Hello everyone, it's me, back at it again, Cameron Scance. And today, this is a special video, if you want to call it actually. This is for a very special YouTuber. His name is Pedro, or Pedro actually. I don't know, I actually prefer to pronounce it Pedro. But everyone has their way of calling him. Besides that, this is a special one for him. I just gotten the front part finished. Yes, last night, of course. This is called Pedro's Train Accent. Now, I'm not really that sure if you're that interested into trains, Pedro. Because I'm actually am, and I decided to make this comic, of course. So it pretty much starts like this. So here is a locomotive running at a really fast speed. And I'm not sure if you can actually see the writing clearly because of how small it is, of course. One second. See if I can get it into focus. Here we go. That ought to do it. Yeah. And if you can see on the locomotive's tank, this is a tank engine from the Great Western Railway. I decided to put it on that kind of railroad. The next scene is pretty much just me, just chilling, laying back on a station building, of course. Now Pedro, this is an actual ability that I can do in in my imagination, in my comics, if I ever get them done. That is. And I have this ability is from my watch, or for short, the WMGG, made by another YouTuber. Original name the person's name is Jackson Britt. YouTube channel Absol225. So I recommend you should check it out. And like I said, I'm just laying back and having a little rest. Now I'm thinking it's a beautiful day to just relax. And it really is, if you can tell by the sky in the background. Then all of a sudden, in the next scene, the train's brakes slam on really hard. Sparks begin to fly everywhere. The train is probably doing 50 or 40 miles an hour or so. I'm not sure. It's pretty much trying to stop at this particular station, which I am clearly at. Then next scene right here, I actually opened my eyes to hear the sound of that. And I know trains very well, and I never really expect a train to be slamming its brakes straight into the station. I look over the station roof to see what the noise exactly was. In this scene, of course. And I see the tank engine pretty much stopped just right there. And I asked myself, now who in the world would drive a train like that? Pretty much, because really, who in the world would actually drive a locomotive like that fast and just slam the brakes hard on? The driver should know the passengers could get bumped easily. And if we go over here, we find the driver of this train is actually you, Pedro. Well, pretty much. I tried to exactly match your You're MMDOC, of course. And it kind of looks exactly a little bit like you, but just a little bit in a cartoon form. And I believe I'm gonna be adding Alexis and Clary too, along with you and me, Pedro. And you're pretty much back to this. Actually, I can't really speak that much since I'm a little bit nervous. Anyways, you are actually worried and thinking about what I would say. Your thought is you're thinking that what will I think about how you were like just how you came into the station like that. And I pretty much shout your name in surprise. And in the next scene you actually hear it and you are really worried. And you don't really exactly know what to do. Because in this description, in your line right here, it says, "Oh no, that's him. No, that's him now. Oh dear, oh dear." And like I said in the other about about the second scene at the top, this gives me the ability to grow and shrink and do other things. Let me try to get the words in the book. There we go. Sorry if it's not that much quality. And this is pretty much how I do it. If you can tell by the sound effect, the description of the sound effect, like I turn the watch, kind of like reversing the time, kind of like a little bit of. I can turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, I believe it's like clockwise. And this allows me to grow and shrink. And I pretty much press buttons, but I actually kind of skipped it in the next scene. And I press it with the palm of my hand, and then I shrink, since I set it into a shrinking mode. And the outline like here, this is pretty much me. It's pretty much me, but in like all blue, since like you can tell by the effects, like that I'm shrinking down, because this is the size that I was, and this is where I'm shrinking. And then when I stop, the scene comes down to the door. While I'm at it, I can actually show you the back part of it, since I already started it. So here it is, and the back part is where I come through the back door of the station and come out the front towards the platform area. Now, like this window right here, it's pretty much the ticket window, but I don't have a sign to prove it, honestly. But it is, if you can tell by the bars, which are pretty much the lines. Anyways, the next scene is where I call out to you. And this is my line, and this is what I say. "Pedro, come on out. I want to ask you about what you're doing." Sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. It's just because that I don't really talk that much. And this is the final scene where, like, it kind of, like, see, I have, like, this much to do, and and some of my coloring pencils are all, well, not exactly that, good. Because of, like, sometimes they would break at whenever I sharpen it. Besides that, this is the last scene before I continue on. The comic is still in work in progress, but I'm just showing you this anyway. And this is the scene where this is like the front view of the locomotive, like it's a tank engine, if you can tell. And there's you popping out of the cap of the engine. And I'm giving not like a stern look at, not giving you a stern look. I'm just giving you in like confusion. I hope you liked it. I hope you guys liked it. And Pedro, if you like this, I would like to give you permission if you can do this if you can actually do it better than me. But keep the scenes the same. But keep all the scenes the same. And maybe like actually just the front, actually just these these wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Sorry, I had to count the boxes. Like 12, like these 12 scenes. Just keep these 12 scenes the same. Just do the front. Just do like these 12 scenes, and I'll show you more of the. And I can show you more of the special comic at some point if I'm able to finish it. And also keep the title the same. And here's a little bit of it, of this part. It says down underneath the title of the comic, it's a special comic for Pedro Sacramento by Cameron Scance, which is me. So I hope you love it, Pedro, and I hope you give like a little comment and give it like and hopefully I can get like the ones who support Pedro Sacramento and his animations and artworks. I can get. Let's see if we can try and give it like 27 likes. No, not really. Like 100 likes to start with, just to go small a little bit. Which should be easy, but hopefully I'm not talking too much. But like I said, Pedro, if you can do this if you feel for crying out loud, I can't even really speak that much. Sorry. Like what I was trying to say was, Pedro, I'll give you permission to like see for you to try and make this better. Because my drawing isn't all that good, but it's fine. And maybe you can try and do me or something. But I would rather like to be like my cartoon self, and with you, and keep your artwork the same. But add a little, but keep me as a cartoon character. And like I said twice, I give you permission to do this better if you feel like it. Bye for now, and hopefully I might post another video for you, Pedro Sacramento. So I might.